Good morning, I'm Karen Vigar. I'm the Education Engagement Manager from ISG, which is a global, privately owned construction service company which delivers places where business and people thrive.
And hi, my name's James. I'm the Principal Architect at Lusher Architects, and we are the architects that have produced the new hire centre. The T-level course in construction is a 2-year course. It covers a wide variety of areas within the construction industry to give you a good grounding in understanding how this sector works, from understanding BIM, new technologies and how those can be applied on the industry today.
So ISG in 60 seconds, we offer 3 global hubs, so we're a global company, and that's in Europe, Middle East and in Asia. ISG employ about 2,800 people across the world, and we operate across 24 countries. In terms of what we actually do, we have 3 service lines. We have fit out, which is the interior of some of the buildings that you see, including like banks and commercial buildings. We have technology, and we have a construction division. And some of the sectors, or if you look out of your window and you see cranes operating within London, we operate in 5 main sectors: offices, technology, science and technology, retail, hospitality and leisure, and education and public sector. So ISG are proud to be supporting on the introduction of the T-levels from next year, and we'll be supporting in a variety of ways, from hands-on construction activities to research in terms of technologies which are coming into the industry in the future, as well as inspiring learners to come into this fantastic industry. ISG will be supporting you in your T-level transition for implementation in 2022, and we will be bringing in an applied level 3 professional construction practice course from next year, which will bring in and introduce many of the concepts of your T-level programme.
Technology today is having a big impact on the construction industry, from environmental factors through to BIM and how teams work together. This is really important for future construction and will be a key part of the course.
So many of the subjects that you're doing here at school with regards to your STEM subjects will be really applicable to technology and technologies of the future. It's just about having fun, really, looking at some of the technologies that you're using at home or in your bedrooms around gaming or artificial intelligence of the future. BIM and technology will really look at bringing new efficiencies into the world of construction. So BIM stands for Building Information Modelling and is the connective piece between the designers, the client and the architect, and it's a method of everybody collaborating and storing all information about a project which can be held in one area, and any changes to a project or building can be done in real time because everybody's communicating at the same time with regards to the project.
So the construction industry makes up about 10% of the UK's GDP. So it's an important part of the markets for the UK economy. The construction industry covers a wide range of projects, from building new schools, hospitals, housing, to building roads, bridges and even new sewers. The construction industry covers a wide range of professions that have to work together to create the end goal, from architects, structural engineers, through to the project managers, interior designers, health and safety officers on site, to deliver what the client needs on time and on budget. The T-level course in construction will give you a wide variety of choices for future professions. So you can either go out to workplace following your T-level, or you can go on to further higher education and zone into one particular profession. These include architecture, structural engineering, project management, health and safety, and all these are key people that have to work together to make the construction sector work.
So the T-level will give you a really good understanding and grounding for the future within the built environment and construction industry. It gives you hands-on experience because you'll be working closely with industry to develop some of your skills. And it gives you an opportunity for a real structured career pathway within construction. And from your T-levels, you can then decide which route you'd like to go as a young person. So when I started out as an apprentice. So I came in and I did a 5-year apprenticeship route, and my company sponsored me to go through the construction degree programme, and that's one of the routes that you can go through with ISG. Or you can decide to go on to university and then rejoin ISG later on as a graduate. Or you can come again to get a sense of what construction is as a placement student. And the T-levels give you that area of expertise where you can go and work and get hands-on skills in your classroom, as well as going on to site and construction companies to get a real understanding of how it operates.
And I took the traditional route into education to become an architect. So I did my A-levels. From there I went on to university, did my degree, followed by a 2-year diploma, which gets you to stage 2 architecture. I think if the T-levels had been around when I was doing my education, I think it would have been much more beneficial for me, because I would have gone into architecture having a much better understanding of what the construction industry actually does, how it works, and how important all the professions coming together are.
I get asked many times, so is construction just for boys? Absolutely not. There are so many opportunities for a variety of genders and ethnicities within the communities where we operate. For instance, on gender, females make up, on average, in the sector, 14% of the industry. But it's not at ISG, that's more around 26%. And actually, we have 2 ladies on our board at the highest level operating in our company. Our Chief Operating Officer, Zoe Price, is on our board, and we also have our Chief Financial Officer, who's on our board too, who's also a female. It just shows that if you've got the aptitude and you're able to work hard and really bring your skill set into the business, you can achieve and do anything. And at the end of the day, it's about having a sustainable business where you can leave behind your legacy for hopefully your children and your families to come. And both girls and boys can do that. Social value and sustainability is about leaving a long-term legacy in the communities where we're working. It could be around looking at sustainable materials or sustainable products, or it could be working like I'm doing with a multitude of schools and colleges to look at improving the skill set and working with young people so that their future could also be within the construction industry.
So the 4 key elements of a sustainable business includes economic, social, governance, and environmental. These are key for the understanding of the construction industry and will be vital tools for you to as you progress through your course, to understand individual elements and how they come together.
Nothing is more important to us than the health and safety of the people that work for our company, but also our supply chain and our customers and all of our sites. And we've also recognised that every person needs to go home to their families at night. Throughout the whole period of COVID, mental health awareness has been massive. And as a business, we've worked with Mental Health UK to really support our workers and offer an environment which is a caring environment for our workers.
These uncertain times we've been going through with COVID also show how a sector has to adapt and meet the challenges of a particular time and place. The IS Centre is an example in question. This was built pretty much during the lockdown period, which faced different challenges that wouldn't normally be seen on the construction site. And these were all things that the design team and the building team had to work with and put additional health and safety in place. We had issues with procurement, which then lead more challenges. But this is part of the building sector. This is a day-to-day challenge you'll have working on a construction site.
COVID-19 and the pandemic affected the construction industry hard, but In true resilience style, Boris Johnson asked that the construction industry come and be one of the first sectors to come back to look at new ways of working, to look at social distancing and keeping our workers safe. Throughout the period, we've looked, and proactively, there have been some changes that have come as a positive from this. We've looked at new ways to adapt our processes and our health and safety and the way things operate. And actually, some of the changes never would have occurred at such speed as they have. For instance, the digital movement within construction has happened rapidly and has been really embraced at ISG. Also, we've looked and we've worked with customers and schools and colleges to develop a COVID safety app to help mentor the tutors and the students to look at safe ways of working on many of our sites or schools in which we operate. So although it's been a year to remember, there have been some positives too. Well, I'd like to just wish you all the best for your futures. Really explore an insight into construction. It is a fantastic industry. You don't have to stay in just one area. You can be flexible in your career path. Depending on your different attributes and your insights, you can work your way right to the top. It only stops at you. You are in charge of your own destiny in construction.
All that's left to say now is we hope this has been an insight into what the T-level in construction course can do. Good luck in your choices and future career in construction.